Espresso might liven up your future, a review proposes. Drinking espresso is related to a lower hazard of death, specialists find. Espresso consumers might get an additional pep up from their morning cup of joe. Espresso consumers are less inclined to kick the bucket during a 7-year follow-up period, contrasted with non-espresso consumers, as per another review distributed in the Annals of Internal Medicine. Grown-ups who drank 1.5 to 3.5 cups of unsweetened espresso or espresso improved with sugar each day were less inclined to bite the dust than the people who didn't soak up the customary wake-up routine beverage. The review creators said the outcomes were not as clear for the people who involved fake sugars in their espresso. Dr. Dan Liu, the creator of the companion study, said in the delivery, "Our investigation discovered that grown-ups who drank moderate measures of espresso improved with sugar consistently were around 30% less inclined to kick the bucket from any reason during the typical 7-year follow-up period contrasted with espresso non-consumers." The specialists out of Southern Medical University in Guangzhou, China, said that past examinations observed that espresso utilization is related to a lower hazard of death. However, the examinations didn't separate between espresso consumers that consume espresso without sugar and those who pre-owned sugar or fake sugars in their refreshment, as per a news discharge. The specialists gathered information from the UK Biobank to concentrate on well-being and conduct a poll. The gathering of examiners asked in excess of 171,000 members without known coronary illness or malignant growth, and a few dietary and well-being conducted inquiries to decide espresso utilization propensities, the review discharge said. During the 7-year follow-up period, the specialists found the people who drank any measure of unsweetened espresso were 16 to 21% less inclined to pass it on than the non-espresso consumers. Members who drank 1.5 to 3.5 day-to-day cups of espresso improved with a normal of 1 teaspoon of sugar for every cup, were 29 to 31% less inclined to pass on than non-espresso consumers, as per the review. The discoveries were uncertain for members who utilized counterfeit sugars. A new study gives hope for the treatment of PBC, the silent liver disease. The review creators cautioned that, albeit the discoveries propose most espresso consumers might not need to dispose of the refreshment from their eating routine, they ought to be wary with regards to more unhealthy specially prepared espressos. The analysts noticed that the normal measure of day-to-day sugar per mug of espresso remembered for the review examination is altogether lower than the sum found in specially prepared drinks at well-known espresso chain eateries, which makes correlations with non-espresso consumers more troublesome, the delivery said.